Dead on Riptide is a standalone DLC that came out around April of 2013. Dear God, that came out 10 years ago? Now I just feel old. Jesus. Puna gives a recap of the previous game.
My name's Perna, and I'm going to tell you about the worst bloody holiday ever. As I woke up one morning to discover that the goddamn zombie apocalypse had arrived. A local lifeguard by the name of Cinemoy saved my life. Soon after that, I discovered I was immune to whatever this plague was. I met a few others who were immune, and somehow we were all elected to save everybody else. There was Sam B, a one-hit wonder hip-hop star from the States. Logan, an ex-football player and full-time douchebag who never missed a chance to hit on me. And Shin Mei, a sweet little hotel clerk who was as brutal with a blade as anyone I had ever seen. The army tried to contain the infection, but they were bloody useless. Some dickhead colonel by the name of Ryder White lied to get us to track down what he thought was a cure for this zombie plague. Well, that cure ended up turning White into a giant bloody maniac. Luckily, we hooked up with a prisoner who flew us out of there on the colonel's helicopter. We were off that goddamn island at last, and everyone we tried to save back on Vinoy.
Wait a minute, before you continue. She deserves it.
Well, they just didn't make it. Except for that little native girl, Nerima. We spotted that naval vessel just in time, as we were just about out of petrol. We couldn't believe how lucky we were to finally find a safe haven.
The recap ends with the helicopter landing on an army ship, with all the survivors being put under quarantine arrest for the safety of others. Gee, wonder where I've heard that one before.
What's with the cuffs?
Sorry, but I can't take any chances. My orders are to take you into custody and transport you to a secure quarantine area.
And who the hell are you?
Lieutenant Colonel Samuel Hardy.
Some guy named Frank Sopo starts to experiment on us.
Administered 3 doses.
So how much longer? You said we'd have results by now.
Sir, this is uncharted territory. We'll need another day at least.
After waking up with whatever they put in us, we find another immune named John Morgan.
Who are you?
Hey, we're talking to you.
I'm nobody, really.
Whatever they put in us starts knocking us out again, which should be impossible, but that's just me. We wake up to the sound of the captain panicking.
I'm gonna be locked up.
This is Colonel Hardy. The ship's been compromised. If you're down in the hold, I'm opening all the cell doors.
I better get the hell out of here while I still can.
The infection, somehow, made it onto the ship, and now we have to try and find a way off it.
Oh, shit. Get this ship under control.
We meet the general that put us into quarantine arrest, trying to get to the bridge to stop it from colliding into the island.
We're on a collision course. We have to get to the bridge.
Yeah, we got another problem.
We've got company. Shoot that bloody thing!
We open the bridge, but it's too late and we crash into an island named Palanoi.
God rest his soul.
Look!
Oh, Jesus! Hold on!
I just looked at this footage again and I just realized that there's a second Hardy behind him. Oh, and my gun is too! We wake up for the third time in the past 30 minutes since the game has started by someone named Harlow Jordan, looking for survivors of the crashed ship.
The ship's dead in the water. Can you walk?
I can try. Where am I?
Palanai. But it's really not safe here on the beach. There's an infection. Some sort of plague.
Again? Fuck me, man!
The whole island's gone to hell.
Yeah, I've been there before.
We'll talk later. Right now you need to move. Head for the Paradise Survival Camp. Look for the big treehouse. You'll find other survivors there. Take this. In the meantime, I'll see if anyone else washed up on the beach.
We go to the survivors camp to help get rid of and help secure the camp from the infected.
Jesus. I thought we were goners. Where the hell did you come from? We've got some fences. Maybe securing the other entrances will slow them down. But I need you to put them up. To slow them down. Thanks.
This standalone DLC has improved some of the stuff that the first game has done. The animation is better than the dead-eyed, soulless characters that the first game had, though they still look a bit soulless, but not as much as the first game had. And we can see the other survivors outside of cutscenes, which is nice. In my opinion, the best feature that they put into this game is that you can level up survivors. They can do more damage and defend themselves better, which is a major improvement from the previous game. And yes, there are glitches in the game. 2, in fact. Did you say glitches? Yes, Timmy, I said glitches. And no, you're not gonna show them how to do the glitches, okay? Please. I won't tell Mom that you were snuck out to a party when you were supposed to be grounded. Fine, but be quick about it, alright? Yay! No intro. I have Mom on my favorites. Oh, for fuck!
My guy's pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. I see both sides like Chanel, see on both sides like Chanel. Women like
Hey guys, Meet Your Beat here. I have 2 glitches to show you today. Both account for the same thing, but one's better than the other. The reason why I say that is because we've already seen one of these glitches before in the previous video that we've done. However, this next glitch that I'm going to show you is so much better because you can involve the miscellaneous items as well, which also have infinite leveling up and infinite money as well. Come on, hurry up. Alright, Jesus, Princess Impatient. To start the glitch, you need to drop what you want to duplicate from your inventory. Then, go to a place that will be able to kill your character. When the character goes into the fight for your life thing, you'll need to pause the game and load at last checkpoint. Then, you will pick up your items. Then, you need to save and exit. Then you need to re-enter the game. There you go, you learned how to do the glitch. There, you happy? You happy now, Princess Impatient? You've had your fun now, haven't you? Yeah, I guess I have. Good, now. Go, let me finish this. Alright. Thank you. Okay, now. Where was I on the script? Okay. Skip that part of the script. Okay, here we go. After accepting the team missions and the side missions, the car is introduced early on, and trust me, we will use it a lot more than the previous game. While trying to get to Henderson, we find a Frenchman.
Ah, a friendly soul. Listen, mon ami, I have got a business to run, you know, I cannot leave my goods unattended.
You open for business?
No, I need fuel for my generator before I can open my marché. Can you help me?
While finding fuel for the Frenchman, we face our first thug. The thugs in this standalone DLC have an alteration to their attack patterns and their looks. They do 3 quick arm attacks, and they look less buff than they did in their first game counterparts. After getting fuel for the Frenchman, he just full-on betrays us.
I'm sure you'll find something you want. Sorry, but I'm closed for the day.
What the hell you doing, man?
Times are tough, mon ami. I need these things for myself.
Open the damn door, you worthless motherfucker!
Yeah, but I don't really need your money, do I?
What the hell? Damn. How the hell am I gonna get in there?
We know how to get him out.
I was just kidding.
Uh-huh, but I ain't asshole.
He becomes an okay merchant with ammo for the nail gun and the harpoon, and a little bit for a revolver. But overall, he's okay. We find a boat with no engine.
Boat look like it's in good shape, but wait, what? No engine?
The engine is somewhere in the shed, not too far in the south. The minimap gives us the general area where the quest item is. Speaking of quests, the system they have for the questing in this game is really annoying. Don't believe me? Okay, here's an example.
The address I gave you and bring me the tools. It's very important. I will reward you.
You see what I mean? No? Let me point it out to you and let's replay that clip. The selected quest that was selected resets to the main quest when entering and exiting any map. After getting the boat fixed, we are introduced to a new infected, the Drowned. The Drowned are, I'm gonna say annoying, but they're easy to avoid. Like, you can just use the boost on the boat to get rid of them. They start off by looking like a body just floating face down in the water.
You do not recognize the bodies in the water. You do not recognize the bodies in the water. You do not recognize the bodies in the water.
Then bam, they get up and start running at your boat. Then grab on, climb in, and take you off the boat. With the boat now ours, we make our way to Halai village. There's a man there named Marcus Villa.
You are truly a blessing from the goats.
He so totally won't betray us.
Step forward and honor the goats. With your help, we will conquer the evil that has infected Paradise.
God! With the camp burning, the infected pouring in, and enough bombs to take a small village off the map, we help defend the camp.
Yourself.
These sonic blast bombs work wonders on the common infected.
We got more of them! Shit, watch out!
Okay, I'm outside the door. Stand inside so I can come in.
With the killing of the last infected, Harlow chainsaws the door open, and we move everyone to the little camp in Halai village. While looking at a map Marcus had, we find out Marcus worked with a doctor named Dr. Kessler.
Here's Kessler's place. You might know something about the tunnels. I mean, he did work with Villa, right?
What if he's just as crazy? Kessler's not Villa, he's a real scientist. And if he's still alive, I'm sure he'll help us. I was originally sent here to consult with him. He's been studying the disease for years. He published a paper on it. And if anyone here knows about the tunnels, it's Kessler.
Dr. Kessler was a man of science, and not whatever Marcus was. We find him near the broken bridge, in a lab in the forest, trying to work in peace.
Yo, Dr. Kessler, open up.
I swear I can't get a moment's peace around here. Very well, come in.
Dr. Kessler needs a little help getting his samples from his former scientists, now a new infected named the Grenader. These infected will rip a part out of their body, throw it at you, and temporarily blind you if it hits. After helping him, he checks our blood to say what we already know. We are immune to the virus.
Oh, no shit, Sherlock.
We tell him we need to go through the tunnels that the Japanese made during World War I.
Your plan was to use the tunnels to reach Henderson, correct? Yes, the Japanese created them during World War II, and later they were used to store chemical weapons.
That so totally won't mutate the virus that's already in our body. We can't get to the tunnels because the entrance to the tunnels has the infected and it's flooded. So here's the 3 things we need to get done.
This better work, that's all I can say.
Kada pa sa fratello?
Money! 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 Money!
Tapi para tota na ba? Patutusan na matato. Kurututus.
We burn old film to signal a helicopter to pick everyone up.
I hope this works.
But before we do, we need to distract the infected away from the rescue. The helicopter arrives, and we can all finally leave this
Quick, move!
We are not going to leave, are we? Because of the sound of the helicopter crashing, it attracted the infected, and now we have to defend the camp. Great. We find the helicopter crashed on top of an old military bunker that was made for one of the world wars. We find and follow a blood trail into the bunker to find the pilot injured and dying.
I don't know. We crashed and those things were all around us.
How'd you get here? Did he bring you?
What? Fuck no. That bastard doesn't think about anyone but himself.
After exploring the bunker, we finally find Serpo, and we find out something about Harlow.
Just take a look at yourself. The rage. The fury, it's building up inside you. Harlow is the same as you. We caught her. She's trying to steal a bunch of data from the lab. Fucking bitch.
She's gonna turn that info over to the WHO.
The World Health Organization? Really? Look, she is nothing more than a garden variety fucking terrorist. She was gonna take the virus, and she was gonna take the vaccine, sell it to whoever backed a truckload of money up to her door.
This ain't over, Serpo.
We head to the quarantine zone and blow up the gate.
Damn!
We make it to where they were holding Harlow.
Hey, y'all, this place look like hell. The ghetto part of hell.
And where is she? There she is. So she has this thing called the mutagen coursing through her veins. Which you guys don't know because I forgot to record it.
God damn it.
I'm not explaining the mutagen. I'm not. It's too far in the video. She is currently in her Fury mode, so we have to knock her out of it by stun-locking her with our Fury mode. Our character takes the mutagen to get on the same level of Angie that Harlow is on.
Ain't got no choice. No, I can handle this shit. Harlow don't know what she talking about.
And again, we stun-lock her in a corner, but this time it's until death.
Look like I'm back to normal. At least I hope so.
We find a boat that is conveniently here, but are interrupted by Frank Serpo. But we ignore him and leave him to his fate.
You killed Harlow, right? Now, are you positive she's dead?
Eat shit, Serpo.
You'll see. You can't leave me here! You fucking freaks! Get back here, you fucking freaks! You don't know what you're doing!
The ending cinematic leaves the series open-ended, which is sad because the story was actually starting to get good near the end. The next game in the series is in development hell at the moment, so we have to just be patient for whenever it comes out. We hope.